Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. I want you to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, guys. As you know, we have a great topic for you today. Not only that, I like to keep things sweet, short, and spicy, guys, so stay tuned. You can see from the title, but I'm gonna take a different spin on this, so listen to what I have to say. Yes, guys, it's a little bit of a different spin, but this is sort of my thoughts and my feelings as to friendships and if they serve you, and just kind of like the new idea in regards to this. How to let go of friendships that no longer serve you. And I know that that's like the new topic or the new thing. So, what do you feel about it? I'm going to share what I feel about it. And my biggest thing that I want to share is to have grace. Have grace, guys. One of the things that I've learned is that, especially in the season of time, people are going through so many things like you can't even fathom or imagine because people aren't talking about it. But I would just say to give people grace, be patient, be kind. You have to look at it in the sense of what would you require from somebody else if you were in that position where you just were dealing with a lot. You'd want someone to be empathetic, you would want someone to be kind, and you would want someone to be understanding, and you would want someone to give you the grace, because probably in that season you wouldn't be the best of friend that you might need to be. So just be kind, guys, and just have grace. Give people grace. I think we also have to come to the understanding that life just happens and people grow apart. And I think that's something that we just have to learn to embody and to embrace. I mean, as I'm sure many people understand, you work, you have your families, you might be a wife, you might be a mom, a parent, or whatever the case might be. And life can get a lot from a day-to-day perspective, and sometimes you're going through the motions of just trying to live your day-to-day life, and you literally look up and you're like, oh my gosh, a week has passed, a month has passed, right? And unfortunately people grow apart, and I think that that's okay, and I think that that's just a part of the journey of life, and it's just something that we just have to be able to understand and to allow people to go through that process of life, right? And to not take it personally, but just to understand that life happens, people grow, people drift apart, and people sometimes just go their separate ways due to the things. People just need time, and sometimes people just need space. I can refer to myself, and I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but I did a shorts. Was it a shorts? A shorts or an actual video talking about like a period of time where I was just like in a zone where I was really just trying to focus on my mental health, and a lot was going on for me. And hopefully I'll find the video, post it here so you can take a look at that. If you haven't been following me, you need to subscribe to my channel so that you're notified to all the videos that I post, and you can go ahead and watch the previous videos that I've uploaded. But for me, I went through a season where I was really just trying to deal with my mental health. And I can say that I probably wasn't the best of friend that I might have needed to be to people around me in that season of time, because I was going through so much. And unfortunately, I was so caught up in what I was going through, I probably didn't have the time that I needed to have for the people that I love that are around me, right? But again, I'm so grateful for the people that have been in my life that showed me grace, showed me love, and were just kind in that season, because I was going through a lot and I just needed a moment. I needed some time and I needed some space just to deal with what it was that I was dealing with in that period of time. And it was a lot, it was heavy, it was some tough stuff, right? So that's why I just keep repeating the word grace. Just give people grace, because you really don't know what they're going through. And this whole topic of, are friendships serving you, or, should you let people go? Just be aware that people are dealing with some tough things, especially in this season of time, and just give grace and be kind, because sometimes that's all a person needs, is for you to just be kind, a kind word, or just to know that no matter what happens, especially in a friendship, that you're always going to be there for them, even if you're not speaking to them daily, or like every other day, but you're there when they need you to be there for them, right? And vice versa. Another lesson that I've actually learned, and I've learned this in the season of really getting closer to God and really just spending time with Him, that sometimes people are in your lives for just a season, a moment, or a time. Sometimes people come in your life to teach you something. Sometimes people come in your life to bless you. Sometimes people come in your life just to be there for you for something that you're going through. And I realized that some friendships are not meant forever, or some people are not meant to be in your life forever. Sometimes they're passing through because it's an assignment that God has placed them on to do something, to lift you up, to boost your confidence, just for whatever the case might be. So I think that that's something that we have to recognize, that in friendships and in life, that sometimes people are just there for a season and a moment in time for a purpose, and that's okay. And I think that that's something that we have to be able to recognize and to understand too. This is the last thing that I wanted to address, and just the importance of community and friendships. And I feel like sometimes, I'm gonna say this and people might come for me, you can comment down below and let me know, but I feel like sometimes, especially with women, we fight harder for romantic relationships than we do actual friendships, right? And I think friendships are so important because you need that. You need people who can keep you accountable. You need community. You need no man is an island. So you need friendships, and I think it's essential for just life and being a part of this world. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about, I know there's friendships that are toxic, and if someone is harming you like mentally and all of that stuff, and I'm not dealing with that. I'm specifically just saying that, you know, holding on to the friendships that are good. You know, sometimes there's things that happen, but don't just let it go just for the sake of like, well, they haven't called me, or like, you know, people go through things and seasons happen, as I've advised in this video. But I feel like we should make more of an effort to hold on to the things that are important, the things that are of value. And especially for us women, sometimes we fight harder, like I said, for romantic relationships than we do our friendships. So fight for your friendships, the ones that you know that are really good. And you know, things happen, but again, forgiveness, grace, right, and peace and love. So just fight for your friendships, because it's amazing to have people that can be accountable to you, to help you, and for you to help them. And this journey of life, as you know, it gets really tough, and you need that. You need the community, and you need the friendship, and you need the help. So fight for those friendships that maybe you've let slip just because you're like, oh, I'm just not going to deal with it. But if it's important to you, to hold on to it and just do not let it go, guys. Again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I want you to subscribe down below. Yes, subscribe to my channel. And I would actually love to have a panel, especially on that topic, because I think it can go so far in regards to the fact of like, why is it as women sometimes we do sometimes fight harder for romantic relationships than we do actual like friendships? I would love to have a panel discussion on that, because I think that that would be such an amazing topic to talk about, because there's so much filled in that. If you would love to be a part of that, let me know below, guys. And again, subscribe, share, and like. Thank you for joining me today, and let me know of topics that you want to talk about, and I will do that for you guys. Again, have a great day. See you soon. Bye, guys.